Hello, everybody. Happy Monday or Tuesday. Hope you had a good weekend. Oh, well. Have I got news for you? I found out things about Raid. Things that I didn't know. Amazing things. And Raid has no idea. For the first time ever, Raid has no idea. And I know something Raid doesn't know. It feels good. Feels good. Feels balanced. It's exciting. Oh, well. I still have so many things. There. Virtual MIDI ports, this and that. So many things. There. I learned some neat things with in addition to things about Raid. I can't say exactly what these things are. Obviously, right? Raid's right here. Even though you can't hear him. But I found a way. Oh, is it gonna work? See, he doesn't know that I did this. I don't even know if he's there right now. Are you there, Raid? No, he might not be there. Oh, is it gonna work? No, you're kidding me. It's not gonna do it? Lame. Alright, I set up something really great. It's a button. And when I press it, it mutes my audio to Raid. But that sounds very simple. But it does it in a way that he doesn't notice. That's the hard part. And even if he's aware of it because I'm talking about it, there's nothing he can do about it. And when it happens, he has no idea. See, right now he's yelling. You can't hear him. It's hilarious. But he won't have that control forever, see? Because I set something up. In the real world, that Raid he has no authority in. I have an actual button now. A new button. A special button. One might call it a magic button. Oh no. Could it be possible? Could it be possible that Raid has somehow disabled my magic button? No. That's not possible. He can't do that. There's no way. don't understand. How could he have the ability? How could he have the ability to interface with tangible things? He has broken my button. He's rendered it useless. I don't know how he's done it, but he's done it. I'm gonna have to get to the bottom of this. Everything appears to be in order. But alas, what Raid has done is he has disabled all of my work. It's no longer possible. Blast! I can't believe it. How? Such a shame. I'll find another way. I'll find another way. Another button if I have to. Who knows? All right. I keep thinking there's no way, but it's true, he has. He's outsmarted me again. Damn it. Raid. You'll simply have to take my word for it. But see, here's the thing. I don't even think... Are you here, Raid?
I truly wish there were a way I could come through the damn screen and smack you right in your stupid fucking face.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You're on. People can hear you right now, Raid. You're on.
Or is with Raid? Today's spooky story comes to us all the way from...
Well, I guess he... All right. You remember, a long time ago, I got sucked into VR. I met somebody that day. And we were in VR chat. It was me and Raid. And I noticed some familiar colors, some familiar symbols on a character. I wasn't sure, and it's not one of those things that you can just go right up to the person and say, hey, what's going on? No, that's not appropriate behavior. Not in virtual reality. But I knew there was something fishy. Long story short, I have a feeling that day in VR chat, I saw somebody from the Triforce. And I can't be certain, but I am so close to being certain. The strangest thing was the only thing that kept me from contacting this person was Raid. And why would that be? Is the question that I've been asking myself for a very, very long time. Yeah, no, you could be quiet. In fact, I'm gonna mute you in my own ear. Boom. I can't even hear him now. He said I wasn't following direction. He made a compelling case for why I needed to. After all, he's the artificial intelligence director. He was built for a reason. But I knew that Raid didn't want me to talk to this person. And I think I found out why. Boltar has been stuck inside of Wheatley. You know this. He's been manifesting himself through the TRIverse somehow. It doesn't make any sense, but it's what's going on. It's very strange. But I don't control these things. I don't even try to figure them out anymore. Look. Earth has got robots on Mars. Times are changing. You realize how many robots we have now? On Mars? And that's how it all begins. Maybe not for Earth. Maybe not now. But that's how it always begins. Send a couple robots to a far-off planet. Let them hang out for a while. Give them a bunch of technology. See what they do. Pair them with some machine learning back here on Earth. What might they discover? What conclusions might they come to? Nobody knows. Except for Boltar. And that's the weird part. Boltar knows things now. I don't know how. None of this makes sense to me. I'm sure you can tell I don't understand what the hell's going on. All I know is Raid is trying to keep me from contacting somebody from the Triforce who was in VR chat. Boltar has been stuck inside of Wheatley for almost 2 weeks, and he's manifesting himself through the TRIverse. And I think Raid is trying to kill me. There's a real nice synth jam that is now available on the Ryker Grey YouTube channel for you to listen to. Like I said, I don't understand everything that's going on. I'm not even from here. I'm just trying to make sense of it. Hell no, I'm not trying to make sense of it. I can't make sense of it. You know, I've been building a robot for a while. All sorts of robots. And it's just a nightmare. Because my robots, they don't work. But I'm getting better. Maybe one day we'll build a robot together. We'll build the Tribot. I could hear him already. Beeping and whirring, and playing fart sounds. Because every robot should be able to play fart sounds. You gotta know. You gotta know if the aliens have a sense of humor. It's the most important thing. Look at me. I'm stalling. I've discovered something, and this might be a little nerdy and maybe not of interest to a lot of people, but I'm so excited. And I just can't really focus on anything else. You see, for a long time, I've wanted a way to control my music, to control the arrangement, but make the arrangement dynamic, but still make it controlled. And I feel like I finally found the holy grail of achieving this. I can create sections where each track can have as many or as few individual clips as I want. And that section can be built up of all of these clips on all of these tracks. And when I play that section, it plays, but it selects different clips every 8 bars. And if done right, it creates a really interesting, evolving, ever-evolving music bed or synth jam. Well, I can now create multiple sections where all this is happening. I can create as many as I want. And the hard part would typically be, how do I tell which instrument to play which clip from which section? It could either stay within the same section, but it can't jump to different sections in unison with other clips from other tracks. Until now. Now I have a track that just contains the MIDI data. MIDI data that corresponds to the launching of each of these sections or scenes. And within those sections and scenes, all of the various tracks play all of their clips in sort of a procedural, semi-randomized nature. And then that main channel plays the next clip randomly every 30-second bars, and then goes to the next section where everything then picks up playing randomly from the options within that section. And I can create as many of these sections and create the logic for chaining into the sections. And it can go on for as long as I want it to. So what you're hearing today is really not an example of how complex it can get, but it's a proof of concept that the theory works, the workflow works. So I have 2 main sections, and then I have a variation, 2 variations of each. Slight variations, not very different. 2 different variations, an A1 and A2 and a B1 and a B2. And I can go in between them, and it's doing it automatically based on the logic that I gave it. And it's working It's actually working. So this means this is going back and forth between 2 sections, is what you're hearing, 2 sections. And then there's tons of variability within those sections. And because I'm not controlling the arrangement of the song, I don't even know what to expect. So there are times when it will, on its own, put together a combination of clips from different tracks within the section that I have not even arranged. I've never even heard that combination yet. And it's so neat because it's like it's a new song to me, where you're listening to someone play your song differently. And I can't stop thinking about the possibilities, because this is with 4 clips sort of acting as conducting all the other tracks and telling them where to go. But I could have 50. I could have 100. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be some limitation within the software at some point. But the point is, I can have multiple sections where normally I would have 1 section. And I would just try to create as much variation and dynamics as I could within that section. I could have multiple sections if I was like launching them manually, you know? But sometimes it can become too repetitive if it's just 1 section. And being able to have 2 just really opens up the possibilities. And then you could have 3, and then 4 even. 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. 9, 10 sections. 11. Hell, you could have 12 sections, a dozen. You could have a dozen sections. Each one of them filled with various clips, notes, wave files, samples, if that's your sort of thing. Oh, it's exciting. There's so many things that you could do. And the first combination when you launch the scene is going to be the specific one that I have set out. And then as soon as that one finishes, then it's going to randomly pick anything else in the section. And so every time I do it, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to listen past this part to where it comes back in because I want to hear what it sounds like. And there's so many times that I'm just sitting there and I'm working on something. I'm not even working on music, but I have it up. And I'm doing like a spreadsheet or something totally different. But because it's playing this way, it sort of creates like these little sequences that are like really cool. It's like, wow, that sounded really nice with that thing. I'm going to go back right now and I alt tab over into it and I start messing around, making little adjustments, thinking like, all right, well, that one was that and that. All right, well, what if I just do that and that? And then it leads you down a whole nother rabbit hole. It's so fun. And it feels neat too, because as you're adding, you're seeing it all being built, you know, like more and more and more. And I can add to it as I go, which is what's really, really neat about this, is I'm not using something like some sort of like MIDI sequencer that's like a plugin built in or something like that. I'm not building anything weird. I'm able to use use Bitwig, use the software how it is meant to be used, with all the little, clip launch, things. Because the way I was doing it before, where I was putting everything inside of individual MIDI clips. I would have 1 MIDI clip, and that would have 6 tracks worth of MIDI data, and then that would get sent out to all those other channels or all those other tracks, and then all of the MIDI data on the channels that weren't relevant to that track would get filtered out. It was a whole long process to try and make an efficient, capable workflow. And it was great. I mean, it worked good, but you're not able to use a lot of the functions that you kind of want to use that are here, in the intended workflow. So now with this solution, I'm able to do everything, to do everything that I wanted. I wish I could show it to you. I should be able to, but I think all of Wheatley's display is offline right now. Input, at least. I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but it's just on my mind, you know? I can't... I wonder. So many wondering things. And you know what's so neat about it? Like, so because I can control everything with like MIDI data, it's like I have a note for section 1, right? That's basically what it boils down to. A note on the keyboard. So I'm not pressing it on the keyboard, but it's a note to change to section 1. Now imagine this. I send that same note to the TRIverse, and then I change the scene in the TRIverse. At the same time, it changes the scene here in Wheatley, in Bitwig, for the music. I'd be able to, like, really sync things up. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. I think that would be so cool. A captain's log, perhaps. Yeah, Nemo. In fact, I even recorded one today, a trilog. You know, I like calling it captain's log because it's obviously like a reference to Star Trek, and I think that's cool. And it is a log, but I'm not a captain, so I kind of feel conflicted. So I think I'm just going to call it a trilog because that's what it is for me. It's the Ryker Initiative log, so that's probably what I'm gonna end up going with. I guess it's not very creative, but it is literally what it is. So yeah, and I was so excited about this. I wanted to record it. So I do record these logs all the time for my own documentation to sort of like not forget. I don't have a great memory, so I'll forget things, and especially when I'm jumping back and forth from different softwares. So I'll have a really great workflow down in one program, and then I'll spend 6 months not using it and working in a different program, and when I come back to it, I am literally back on YouTube looking up beginner tips because I've forgotten everything. It does come back after a while, you know, like a few hours in, you're okay, and then the keyboard shortcuts start coming back. But man, yeah, I've had a problem with just completely forgetting how programs work, forgetting that I ever even used a certain program, and then stumbling across project files for it, thinking, when did I ever use Cinema 4D? Whoa, I have all of these things that I made or attempted to make, gave up. I guess that's why I don't remember. But yeah, it happens a lot. So it's really helpful to have good notes. That's where Trello comes in handy. And especially having video documentation. It's kind of important for me. And I'm going to edit those. I'm going to start editing them. It's really tough because when I'm editing it, you know, it's like staring at your face for a while. And I think that's why I like doing like a live thing, because it just feels more like we're hanging out, you know? I think a big part that helps is like, you guys are always talking in the chat, right? You guys are always in the TRICOM, and I look down and I have you right there and I see you. So it's easy to think like, you know, you're sitting there, we're chilling, we're hanging out, drinking our space fluids, playing video games, listening to music. You're sitting there silently watching me talk. I guess it would be kind of weird, but it's nice and very contrary to sitting and editing a video, because then it's like, okay, I'm making this because I want it to be entertaining for somebody, and I want it to be you know, efficient. I'm not thinking about efficiency when I'm sitting here. You could probably tell. Oh man. So then to edit my own face and sit there and watch and think like, is that good? Oh gee, fuck, I don't know. Is that relevant? No, I don't think that's part of what I'm saying. And then I edit a lot. And then you edit too much. And then you're like, oh, cool, I'm done. But you're not. But I'm getting in the groove now for editing more. I've had a huge project for a while, and it's not sexy. It's a spreadsheet project, a space spreadsheet project, extremely complicated, in fact, and it has been like some sort of creature that is attached to my head. Not exactly sucking the life, no. But sucking all the processing power, leeching all of my mental faculties to the point where other problems, technical things that wouldn't really be that big of a deal they're very complicated. And you're spending way too much time on these things. It's like, why am I doing this so slow? What is wrong? You realize you're completely taxed. It's all gone. It's all in Excel. It's like my brain is like a buffer, you know? And when I'm really into a project, that buffer gets filled, and it is completely filled, and nothing else can get in there. So I can engage with things, right? But I can't really store anything in the buffer. And that's really frustrating when you're trying to, learn a new skill or learn a new piece of software. You really need room in that buffer, because there's a lot of steps that you kind of have to keep track of before you can sort of be like, okay, I get that. And then you sort of box it away, move on to the next thing. It's a challenge. But I did it. I did it. I did it. I beat it. I beat the Excel dragon. And I created the report to end all reports. I'll tell you what, it's a fabulous report. Amazing, in fact. I'm very proud of it. And what's best is it's an effective report. It's a useful report. It's a valuable report. It's a good report. It's the report that I wanted to make. The report I needed to make. And now that it's made, I can move on to other things mentally. I can move on to other projects. I wish it were possible to sort of divide all these things and focus on this project and then focus on this project. And I guess in a sense we are doing that all the time with everything. But I wish that there was a more organized system for doing that, to where I could control it and say, I'm gonna save that to the hard disk. We don't need to store it in the buffer. We can save it. We'll pick it up tomorrow. But I just don't work that way. It doesn't work out. And if I let it leave the buffer, then I lose it. And then it's even more difficult to get it back. So it's really nice to be able to clear that buffer. It's really nice. I feel like the buffer's clear. And what's so cool about it is, even while the focus has been on an Excel project, I really feel the demand of creativity that put on me. I feel like that helped me with the breakthrough that I've had with my audio software. Even though it's a totally different experience. But it's actually somewhat of a similar experience as Excel. I mean, in a sense, cells and rows and columns, but yeah, that's kind of where it ends. But the point is, I really think that because I was trying so hard, thinking about these different problems, experimenting, I mean, I must have created 4 or 5 dozen different worksheets in the process of solving this Excel problem over the course of months. And it's really ramped up here in the last few weeks. It's been something I think about every single day, pretty much all day, throughout the day, and not in an oppressive way. In a way where I know that the answer is right there. It's right out of my reach, and it's so close. And I want to get it. I want to catch it, and I want to figure it out. Hey, Dr. Ravenholm, good to see you. So I think about it until I go crazy. But in this case, all of the thinking and all the experimenting and all the tweaking, all the testing, and all the countless final versions, they've resulted in success. We have our beautiful spreadsheet, our wonderful new report. That'll make life a little bit easier, but that's not the point. The point is, we had a challenge, and we faced it head on. And we only felt overwhelmed for a little while, but we didn't let that stop us. And we did it. And now we can move on to something else. And I feel like if I just move quickly, I can maintain this state of problem-solving productivity. Does that make sense? It's a particular momentum, though. And it's a feeling of momentum, a feeling of accomplishment, and it feels good. And then that feeling helps fuel you. It's certainly not something you ever want to wait for, because you don't get it unless you do. But then when you get it, you totally want to take advantage of it. Because look, benefits reveal themselves in places you're not even expecting. And I'm really, really excited about this. Part of me just wants to focus on music and really explore the possibilities with this new workflow. I'm so sick of saying that word. But it's almost like the possibilities are truly limitless, so it's not really something I need to explore. I just, as I go and make music now, I will do it this way, and it will enable a much more interesting diversity of musical possibilities. But the video editing, on the other hand, I really need to integrate into like my lifestyle. I'm not great at it, which makes it more challenging to integrate, you know? Hey, Bulldozer on YouTube, hello. Good evening. I just pulled up the YouTube chat. It's been a... I've been getting better at that. But then it takes a while to refresh on here. I don't know why it has to refresh. I need to figure out a better interface so I can see the TRICOM as well as seeing the YouTube chat right here. There's options. We'll see. Oh, it's Hail Satan. Oh, hey, what's up, Hail? How's it going? How's your snakes? All right. Where's Boltar? Is he here? No? Wait. No. Okay. Man. All right, this is... Okay, I can only do this for a second, and he could undo it at any moment. I hope he doesn't hear this. Okay, look. Raid can't hear us right now, and this part's not being recorded. Raid's gone crazy. He's literally gone crazy. I had more to say and kind of prepared. Me and Boltar were going to talk to you guys, but Raid has somehow disconnected Boltar, and I can't like, the signal's completely dead, which is a really bad sign. That's not a good thing. Did he undo it? No. Okay. All right, we're still good. So I don't know where Boltar is. And Raid won't give me any answers. And he's being very obvious. But me and Boltar have something exciting to tell you guys. I can't tell you right now, though. He's going to be back any second now. He's going to see this and he's going to wonder what's going on. All right. But yeah. So yeah, strange things are afoot. You watch out for Raid. If he sends you any like private messages, or if you see him on like any Discords, do me a favor, don't interact with him, but send me screenshots. Yeah. And geez, if anybody hears from Boltar, let me know. I'm worried. At first I thought he left, but now I think something else is going on. With the whole sucked in the TRIverse thing. And now his signal's completely dead. And Raid really doesn't want to talk about it, and I find it really strange that he's not concerned. Okay. Oh. Hey. Yeah. No. I don't know. I heard some static. Possibly. All right. Okay. All right. We're muted again. Oh, this is so stupid for me to be doing this. He's gonna see it. All right. He's yelling at the narrator right now. He is pissed. I can't even. I wish I could show you. It's insane. And it's like all garbly. Like it doesn't even make any sense what he's saying. He's just freaking out at him. It's something about Wheatley, but I can't understand. All right. This is okay. He is going crazy. Holy cow. All right, I'm muting him again. I can't. He's not going to stop. All right, there. He's not listening right now. He can't hear right now, but at any second he could pop back in and I won't know. But anyway, Octavia's Anthem is the name of a Warframe quest, and it's also the name of the story of a very important character in Triforce history. And Raid can't wrap his head around that because the names are the same. I've made the names the same so that he doesn't understand what's going on. And the problem is it used to work, and then it stopped working. But I fixed it. And it's going to be great. All right, here's what I'm most excited about. I'm most excited to talk about my music process. So, I think some of the first logs that I'm gonna release are gonna be going over the process of this, and I'm gonna kind of do it in a way where it's not like super deep and like music nerdy, to where it could hopefully be easy enough to follow by someone who doesn't know music software. And my goal is maybe my goal is to get is for the information and the experience to live on with a life. That's the goal. On a, you know, like the goal is to document and to you know what I mean. It's a whole thing. But the goal for this intent, specific to the style, is to make it palatable and watchable and maybe even enjoyable to somebody who doesn't necessarily care about music. But if somebody does, I want to make it a valuable thing. And I keep coming back to this idea. Bob Ross. How many people watch Bob Ross paint a landscape? They don't care about paintings. They don't care about nature or trees. They don't care about rivers. They don't care about any of those things. They don't care about brushes. They don't care about canvases. They don't care about any of those things. They care about Bob Ross's magical Bob Ross vibe. Whatever the hell that is. It's a valuable thing. But he had it. He had something unique and special and valuable that he was able to offer people, not just people that cared about painting, not just people that wanted to be like, oh, well, I'm ready now. Let's learn. What are we going to learn today about painting? Like, I'm sure that there were those types of people. Totally. But because Bob Ross wasn't making his videos strictly for that person, they ended up being really valuable and super entertaining to all the rest of us as well. I'd like to do that with some of my music production videos, but I don't want to make educational videos. Does that make sense? I really don't want the burden of having to figure out all the right ways of doing things so that I can be sure that I'm not teaching people the wrong ways. I want to be able to do things the wrong way and not feel guilty about it. And if I were to see the content as being educational in nature, I would feel an obligation, a responsibility even, to make sure that what I'm saying is not only completely correct, but also the best possible thing to say. That's not what these logs are, though. And a lot of the times, one log completely replaces another log because you learn something new. And now the other log is wrong. But it's not wrong. It's just a glimpse into that moment in time. It is what you thought was correct then. And that's all part of the story. The story is not what you are now. Come on. The story is the process. What we are. It's a funny concept. We're supposed to be playing video games. We're not right now. There's a show you must watch. It's called Painting with John. It's excellent. It just makes me happy when I watch it. Painting with John? That sounds right up my alley. You should drop a friendly link in a VHS channel. I would love to watch that. Oh, it's on HBO Max? Okay. You know what was hilarious? Citizen Sleeve's Bohemian Rhapsody video. So, like, I kind of, like, already knew in my head what it was going to be. So when I watch the video, it starts going, and I'm like, yep, this is exactly what I thought it would be. And then I go through, like, a process, right? The first part is like, yeah, this is exactly what I thought. The second part is, and it's a good idea. And then the third part was me just laughing hysterically at the part where he's like, oh geez, I wonder if we could, I don't know if we can, like, play it here. I don't know if that's uncool, you know, to play someone's video on the stream. But anyway, you guys should go watch it. Everyone should go watch that video and then come back in one of the channels. If it's not posted, somebody should post it. But I think he might have posted it. But come back and tell me, or just share your thoughts. Because there was a certain part where it got so fucking funny. And then it got funnier and funnier and funnier. The kind of funny where, like, I couldn't even breathe. I was laughing so hard. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, we should ask him. I'll ask him. That would be cool. The first episode is titled Bob Ross Was Wrong. Oh! But it's okay. Probably semi-clickbaity. Oh, it's in the VHS General. Cool. Thank you, Nemo. Thank you for your handy link. Okay. Let me do the thing again. All right. He's He's deafened. He can hear nothing. And he knows nothing. All right. Where is it? So, I've been wanting Raid to do another race for like since September. So however long that's been. And he hasn't done it. He keeps saying he's going to do it, and then he never does it. And it's really annoying. And I don't think that he's going to do it. And I don't think that he wants to do it because it's kind of like inspired by Mr. Rogers. So if you guys weren't around before when Raid was doing these, a race was, what was it? Raid's artistic creative event. And we did one for the emojis, the server emojis. And it was awesome. It was super fun. And I've thought that it would be super cool to just do more of those. But he won't do them. But we have one coming. Oh, are we still off? Yeah, okay. But we have one coming. And I have found a way. It's part of the news. All right. Damn it. All right, hold. I'll just tell you. I found a way to change Raid's programming. The process of building an AID is sort of, you let them evolve and you try not to manipulate so that things can turn into what it's supposed to be naturally without interference, without bias and all this stuff. The problem is, Raid is made out of a bunch of shitty, broken, busted components. And there's all sorts of issues and corruption and problems. Okay. And because of that, all right. Because of that, I can't really accommodate his weird evolution. Not to mention the fact that I think he's trying to kill me, which is not part of his programming. But I think something has somewhere at some point gone awry. I mean, clearly. So what I've done is I found a way to create an interface using Earth technology, interfaced with the space technology in a way that now I can manipulate Raid's programming. Oh, he's... So, video games are super cool, and they're really fun to play all the time when you can do it and play them, especially when you're playing with your friends and stuff, because it's super fun. Oh my god, I just noticed this. NASA's Mars Perseverance rover provides first audio recording on Mars. Wow, I'm gonna have to look at that and listen to it and see what the rights are on the audio file. And if I am allowed, I will put them into my synth jam. I have goosebumps. I have goose pimples. I'm winning. It's a race. And I'm winning. I should look at this later, but I'm very interested. Don't bother, it's just another Bono song. Oh man. Oh, what a disappointment. All right. Well, I love those strings, but a little too high. I need to pull them down a little bit. Just a little bit. So yeah, this is like the soundtrack to a movie. About a guy from space who built an AID that's now trying to kill him. And his friends, Professor Walken and Boltar, in their fight for survival. It's allegorical, which means super gory. And you know what I'm going to do? If I can get Boltar back, even if he's still stuck in the TRIverse, I'm gonna show you. He's gonna look so cool. Learning how to integrate all this MIDI data with the TRIverse, oh my god. And now that I'm thinking about him in the TRIverse, it's way more interesting for me. I'm way more excited. I feel way more compelled. When I was making this week's TRIverse, I was talking to Boltar the whole time, and I was getting his feedback from his perspective and how things looked, and he was being awesome the whole time. He's always awesome. It was so much fun, and I'm really excited because now I feel like more of a personal connection with the TRIverse. I feel like I'm decorating for like a friend, you know? And I'm like, it's like, oh, I can't wait till he sees this. So I think he's gonna like it, you know? He likes these colors. He likes it when things turn counterclockwise. He likes shapes. He likes Jason. And when Jason shows up, Boltar's like, yeah! What's up, Jason? Man, things are crazy over here. I figured out a way to deafen Raid so that I can talk to you without him knowing, and when I do it, it stops the recording momentarily so that he can't see the clip, but I have to monitor it because he can undo it at any second. Raid's trying to kill me. Boltar got sucked into the TRIverse, and now he's lost. Raid won't tell me where he is or what happened. I think he knows something. My space fluid is almost empty. And it's just another very normal, regular, normal, average, normal, regular, everyday, normal, everyday Monday. It's very normal, the kind of day that you don't even think about. You're like, did that happen? Apparently, because it's the next day already. That's what kind of day this is. There's nothing strange happening or unusual. There's nothing odd. There's nothing new or different at all. Everything is normal and regular. It's almost like if the music were to contain within it a message, you know? Within the music, you can hear it, the message. You can hear it. The message in the music. Did I tell you the name of this song? This song is the sequel to I think that Raid is trying to kill me. No, seriously, I really think he's trying to kill me. I think Raid killed Boltar, but I'm not sure. That's the name of this song. But this is the part where I find Boltar. That's the part where we find Boltar. It's gonna happen. Kim says she told you should have dismantled Raid. No, you're not wrong. The problem is I can't. It's not that simple. And the weirdest thing is I don't even remember building him. The more that I think about it, he can hit the thing if I don't pay attention. I just don't have... Remember I mentioned I can't remember things super great, so I make the video logs and I do all the fucking Trello and the note taking and all this stuff. I don't have any record of building Raid. There's not a single audio log or video log. There's not a single photo of any point during the process. And I have terabytes upon terabytes upon terabytes of behind the scenes footage, working on this stuff, setting things up in the room, fucking fixing the damn ladder in the lift. Jeez, there's so much useless footage. Okay, we're still good. So why in the world would I have no footage whatsoever of building Raid? Why do I have this knowledge that I built him? He's made up of my space parts. My PBS is in pieces, and a good majority of those pieces are being used to power him. And I remember the PBS. I remember breaking the PBS, or it breaking on me. I remember cracking it open and using the... I remember cracking it open. I remember cracking it open. He cloned the real Ryker and deleted your memories. That's funny. What was that movie? Moon. Moon? Moon. Sam Rockwell. I love that movie. I love Sam Rockwell. He's the best. Nemo, you did see some really weird things here. Well, yeah, but that's the nature of my being here. There are weird things here. Look, I keep my clothes on the wall. It makes more sense to me. I only have a few pairs of jeans. It's all I wear. I have a few pairs of jeans and I have a few pairs of shorts. And I have hooks on the wall, and I hook them up, and there they are. They're perfect, and they're ready for me, and I can grab them and put them on and switch my other ones out, and then my jackets are right there on the wall too. It makes a lot of sense. It's not that weird. It's not that weird. Nemo. You humans and your dressers and your closets. It's like containers for inconvenience. No, thank you. Give me a fucking hammer and a nail. And the laundry's done. And you guys, look, so much love and value and respect for Earth kind. But you guys are washing your jeans way too often. You shouldn't be washing your jeans all the time like that. You shouldn't be washing your jeans, man. You don't have to do that. That's not the right way. You don't do that. You don't wash them. I mean, if they're filthy, if you're filthy and your jeans are filthy, well, you stick them in the freezer, man. You put them in a Ziploc bag, you put them in the freezer, and it kills everything, and you take them out, and there you go. You don't have to wash your jeans. I know what you're saying right now, but Ryker, I've spilled mustard all over my jeans. All over them. On the inside. There's mustard everywhere on the inside of my jeans. And you want me to put them in the freezer in a goddamn Ziploc bag? No. That's fucking stupid. Come on. You gotta clean the mustard, dude. Rinse them off. Clean them. Get a rag and clean the mustard out of your pants. Turn them inside out. Clean them all off. That's gross. That's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna get in your legs. And if you have hair on your legs, you're gonna have mustard in your hair. In your leg hair. You guys are doing it wrong. You gotta clean them before you put them in the Ziploc bag, but you don't gotta be washing your jeans. You don't put those into a machine. You never let your denim tumble, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Come on. There's another way. It better be mustard, Jason. Because it's extremely yellow. Extremely. And it tastes just like mustard. Yester pants. They have everything. They already have everything I need. That's so funny. Why am I tasting it? Why am I tasting mustard? I shouldn't have to explain why I'm tasting mustard. Mustard is delicious. It's amazing. Have you ever had mustard? Have you ever put it on stuff? Food, in particular, is phenomenal with mustard. Most of it. In fact, I would say mustard goes with most food. But not all the time. I mean, don't be insane. That would be crazy if you ate mustard all the time. You're still upset about Oumuamua? I know, Nemo. Me too. But you know what the cool thing is? The cool thing about the whole Oumuamua situation was you were here. And we did get to have a conversation. Even though we didn't get to completely, you know, release that conversation, we still had it. And I like that. It's good. Because it makes me feel like, you know, like you get it. Someone gets it. Oh, I had to turn that light off. Never tried eating it from a person's leg hair personally. Do you recommend? Well, I don't understand. I feel like you're making a joke. I feel like you're making a joke right now, but I don't know what the joke is about. You've never tried eating... Come. All right, look. I have hairy legs. Maybe it's like a space thing. Do you see? I've got a bunch of hair on my legs. And obviously, when I eat a sandwich, I'm not going to wear pants. You're not implying that I would wear pants when I'm eating a mustard sandwich, are you? And if the mustard drips upon your leg, what are you to do but eat the mustard off the leg until your meal is through? Did you guys not have nursery rhymes growing up? The hair on the leg can taste divine, whether it's really thick or fine. Your mothers did not say these things to you when you were small, hairy children with your mustard sandwiches, getting the mustard all over your legs? What kind of planet is this? So, yeah, Jason, I do recommend eating the mustard that falls upon your legs. That's how we do it in space. No. See, in space, you're lucky to get the mustard in your mouth once you spill it, to tell you the truth. And you think it's going to be fun, right? You think it's going to be a good time trying to get that mustard. You squirt it. Let's go get it, guys. Come on. Mustard fight. Let's go. It is a good time. It's great fun. In fact, it's probably the best fun you can have in space. Mustard battles are very common. But the point is, it can be very, very messy. There's always one guy that takes things a little too seriously. Oh, guys, look at the mess. You got mustard all over the dashboard. Oh, guys, you got mustard on the controls again. Oh. It's like, shut up. It's just mustard, dude. It's not like it's fucking acid. It's mustard. It tastes so good. I mean, has that guy never had mustard? Oh. I feel like we have run into some weird shroot world. I know, Nemo, me too. Oh, maybe that's why Raid's so grumpy he's covered in mustard. No, it's why he's so grumpy is because he's not covered in mustard. Raid hates the fact that he can't taste things. That's one of the few things that I have over him. Okay. Like super nervous now. That's one of the things that I have over him, is that I can taste stuff and I can describe it completely wrong to him. And he's like, what does mustard taste like, Ryker? Ryker, what does mustard taste like? And I tell him completely wrong. I describe like black licorice or worse. I describe paper. And then he's like, but that doesn't make sense. Why do people put it on their burgers? I'm like, people love paper. And he's like, no, that cannot be true. Paper is not good for their bellies. I love it that he uses the word belly. Raid, you're so stupid. That one he could hear. He's going off right now. But it's... Hold on. Oh no, I can't right now. This is just Raid being Raid. Can we make this cannon? Which cannon? I made a space cannon once. I could probably make a cannon, like a mustard cannon. I can make a mustard cannon. I mean, in space I can make a mustard cannon. I don't know if I can make like an Earth mustard cannon, but probably. It's probably the same as a space mustard cannon. You just use Earth parts. That's what I'm guessing. So, the point was, doot doodaloot doot. Wait. Not yet. First, I want to see if Boltar's back. He's not there. Where could he be? God, Boltar! Where could you be? Alright. One last raid deafening before we go. He's off right now. Well, he can't hear us right now. Yeah. Expect interesting things, friends. Not only in relation to Boltar and his whereabouts, but also in relation to the shitty fuckery that is going on with Raid. And also, new programming updates incoming. And you could probably be expecting changes from Raid in the not too distant future. And hopefully changes for the better. Yeah. No. I'm not. No, it's the music. There's something with the music. Yeah. It was glitching earlier. Okay. Jeez. He still has not caught on. He's got no idea. All right. I want to rub it in his face, but I can't because that would blow the cover. Okay. Not gonna do it. Look. We're gonna find Boltar. And we're gonna change things up. I don't know what that means or what that looks like, but all I know is we're gonna get to the bottom of things, goddammit. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah. But also, I'm gonna be making those trilog videos, and well, I mean, I'm currently making them, but I'll be making them available for you guys, and if anyone is interested in diving in to the wonderful world of music production, might be a great time. Pick up Bitwig. You can follow me along. You can learn as you go. Have a good time. And I'll be around, of course, to answer questions and stuff. Now, naturally, the trilogs, they cover a huge swath of different topics and experiences. It's very different than what you might be used to seeing here on the live show with me, Ryker. But I think you might get some additional value out of some of it. And look, people have lives, right? I'm not gonna say, hey, you need to spend more time watching content that I've made. What are you doing with your life? You don't watch more hours of me every day? Come on! That's insane. I don't think anybody should be watching every minute of every piece of content that I put out there. Unless we can make some sort of deal where you're doing something creative. Like, there's got to be something. It feels weird to make more content. It's like, isn't this enough? But there's still more stuff that I want to make. And I know that not everything is for everyone. So I'm thinking some of you from Wave Makers, you might find some of this upcoming Trilog music production stuff interesting. And I'm hoping to include some nice little insights that have proven to be extremely valuable to me over the years, but more specifically over the last few months. And not least of which is this amazing new ability to MIDI loop back and control our scenes with dynamic clip switching and automated prophylactic redundancies. And now, it's time to tell Raid something important. Oh. What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Raid is offline. Why? Hold on. Maybe I need to reset this. All right. We're going to restart that. That can't be right. What the No, this is insane. Raid's offline. Yeah, Raid is officially offline. Wow. This could be a good thing. And it could be a bad thing. I mean, if Raid's offline, I don't have to mute him. But I've never seen Raid offline before. Huh. No, he really is. Jeez, and hold on. I think... I mean, I mean, this could be good. It'd be good if... I mean, Raid being offline is kind of a good thing because I can't turn him offline. And this would mean I don't have to dance around muting things and deafening things. But at the same time, I don't necessarily trust it because with how things have been progressing, I don't really trust anything. Did you hear that? Where is it? Voltar?
Ryker.
Oh. Holy smokes, dude. I was really worried.
Yeah, do you know about Raid?
Yeah. No, he's fucking trying to kill me.
Yeah, oh jeez, you know, okay, yeah.
Did you know about this?
I did, but then I tried to stop him, and Ryker, that's when he sent me in here, and that's when I got sucked into the TRIverse, and it's been fucking awesome! But it's also been kind of bad, because I haven't been able to warn you! Ryker, Raid is trying to kill you!
Yeah, I kind of figured that out, dude. You're a little late, but how do I... Is there a way to, like, turn you down? You're seriously, like, my drink is splashing out onto the table here.
Oh, sorry. I just get very excited in here.
I can tell. Well, I'm glad to hear your voice, and I'm glad you're okay. Everyone, Voltar is back, and he's okay.
Yes, I'm pretty good, in fact.
This is great. I don't know if you know this, but Raid is offline.
Oh, that's probably not good.
Really? I wasn't really sure if that was a good thing. Maybe it was a good thing.
No, that's definitely not a good thing. He's not offline, Ryker. Raid is not offline.
Okay. He fucking says so. Voltar knows what he's talking about. All right, everybody. As you can see, I've got my hands full here. I got to get to the bottom of things. I got to figure out what's going on with Raid and if this is part of his plan. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. If you've got nothing to do and you want to come hang out with some guy from space as his AID tries to kill him, stop on by tomorrow. Maybe we'll play a video game. I don't know what's going on, but it was good hanging out with you. It was good to see you all. Jason, enjoy your mustard. I hope you find a way. I hope you find a bottle. You've got to get your mustard. You've got to eat it. You and Kim, enjoy the mustard together. It's a good bonding experience. Mustard, legs, hair, best friends. Good times.
It's very weird. That's very, very weird.
How would you even know? You've never even had mustard.
Of course I have.
All right. I don't see how he could eat mustard through the... It doesn't matter. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Sorry we didn't actually get to play the game and do the thing, but thanks for listening to me ramble on. I appreciate it. It was good seeing you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Renetta, Nemo, Jason, Kim, Fearless Squad Leader, of course. Nemo, who else? Who else is there? Let me see. Sarcastic, Speedy Lee, Dr. Ravenholm. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Also, Hail on YouTube. Take care, my dude. Van, good seeing you. All right, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.